You know, this beautiful encyclopedia, everything, what do you want to know? You want to know about marriage and the M, you want to know about divorce and the D, you want to know about heaven or hell and the H. What do you want to know? You want to know about Jesus and the J. Just open and the J. Visitors come to your house, non-Muslim, call them. What you wait for them? Call them. Your neighbors, call them for a cup of tea and your bhajas and samosas and your curry and rice. Wallah, you don't know what you can achieve with that. You don't know it's worth, wallah, that your curry and rice can captivate and enslave people. People love our food, you know that? I'm speaking especially to the Pakistani and the Hindustani fellow. I don't know about the Arab food. It's not so, I don't know. The Lebanese cook very well, and I don't know about the Egyptians so much. But look, generally, our food, compared to the insipid food of the Englishman, insipid, not tasteless. Only salt and pepper, salt and pepper. You know, ours has got some kick in it. Give it to him, man. And you see how he falls for you, wallah. Then, before he parts, he said, look, you know, have you seen the Quran? He says, no. So have you got an English translation? He says, yes. Would you like to have a look at it? Nobody says no. This is the nature of man. He will say, no. He says, yes, have a look. Open the book. The birth of Jesus, Surah Al-Imran. Where is Imran? Chapter 3. In the index you'll find Imran is 3. Ayah 42. Open it. Read it to him in Arabic. Allah's Kalaam has power. It moves people to ecstasy and tears. Even non-Muslims, Allah tells us in the Quran that whenever signs are rehearsed to them, those people who are sincere among them, it says tears well up in their eyes. I have seen it again and again. Non-Muslims. When Qari Abdul Samad Abdul Basit, he came to South Africa, he was reading at the Jumma Masjid Durban, and I had come a little late. I had dropped my family, and where I dropped my family, there was a French Catholic priest standing in the doorway, and there was a horn there, loudspeaker. And the Qari Abdul Samad Abdul Basit had already started reading. And I could see this man swaying in the doorway. Yes, not understanding a word. He's swaying, as if, you know, he's in a trance. Allah's Quran can do that. Why don't you do something? Talk to him, read to him, explain to him. Look, you are all here, my dear brothers and sisters. Allah has sent you here for a purpose. Not to eat, drink and make merry, have a good time. We are all having a good time. Compared to our people back home, wherever you come from, whether in Egypt, or whether in Pakistan or Bangladesh or India, wherever you come from, you are better off here than in your own motherlands. Otherwise you won't be staying here. Economically, materially, you are better off. Even if you are unemployed, they give you the dole. Look, you are well off. I know one man bluffed me when I said, in my country, I offer 5 rands each. That's actually the old rate, £2.10 each. And I said, if you can't afford it, just write and tell me why I should give you one for nothing. I'll give it to you for nothing. So some of your brothers here, they came across that advert. They write to me. He says, look, I got half a dozen children and I'm unemployed. Please, can I have one free? Oh, I feel pity for the man, compassion for the man. I sent him one free from South Africa. Then when I came here, I discovered that the man who's got half a dozen children and a wife and unemployed, man, he's a king. You know, he can save money. Yes, he even saves money. When I'm going around, some brothers take me around and they take me home, give me tea and biscuits and all that, and time to eat, they give me food. I said, brother, what you doing? He said, I'm unemployed. You know, I feel the food hard to go down. Wallah, he's unemployed. I'm cruel to him, you know, look what I'm doing to him, I'm doing injustice to him. So he said, look, Muta, big brother, don't worry. He says, we are all right. You got no excuse. Wallah, you got no excuse. Financially, you got no excuse. £5, no excuse. So, get this book. Your English will improve. Your English. It's construction of sentences for the Arab. I'm telling you, so your English. I've told them in the Arab countries. You want to improve your English? Here. Everything is here. Allah's Kalaam. You read. Sawab, sawab, sawab. Blessings. Construction of sentences. New vocabulary. Everything on your fingertips. My dear brother, I'm not trying to sell you this because I might get some commission. But look, get it, get it. That address is given there. And I'm very, very grateful for this opportunity of coming and talking to you this afternoon. And if there are any questions, I know I might have said hard things, harsh things. See, this old man, he has come out that way, you see, in life. You know, I have been, from childhood, you see, I was very weak. I was very weak. Big in bones and all that, big, tall, but I was very weak. So I had to learn boxing. I learned judo. I learned karate. I did weightlifting. I did swimming. All this, what for? You know, because I was very weak. I want to make up for it. So now it creates that type of mentality. You see, once you go through all these processes, then your mentality changes. I was timid, afraid of getting hurt. Now I says, no man, I think for every 2 you give me, I can give you 1 at least. So you see that mentality. So now my voice changes, my voice is like that, and my actions are like that. You don't find a 70-year-old man doing things like that and talking like this. You can't. This is because of that, all what I have been going through all my life. So you say, now this guy is getting hot under the collar. No, I don't get hot under the collar. This is me. What can I do? I can't squeak like a mouse. I can roar only. I'm made that way. So if I talk to you a bit loud, you know, I'm not trying to scold you or try to frighten you. This is my way. What can I do? So any questions that you have? Yes, Akhi brother. Oh, yes, ya Sheikh, I'm sorry.
Let me nothing is to thank, more than to thank our brother for his enlightening lecture. I like to say some words, few words. I'm not going to apologize for Egypt, but today I felt the weight of Egypt in the whole Muslim world, and what Muslims in the whole world are expecting Egypt to do, and it is our privilege. I can assure you, all of you, that all of you know Sheikh Sha'rawi. He has a program to comment and do tafsir of the Holy Quran. So many times when I was in Egypt, I heard him talking about the verses concerning Jesus and the Trinity and so on so. And the man is very, very effective and well versed. And he says that in the television, it is recorded and it is distributed everywhere. But it doesn't mean that I'm saying that Egypt does all what people expect us to do. We are still beginners in that field. And I can't tell you something that a great or a big shot in that big figure in the church by name Ibrahim Khalil, he was astonished at the bitterest enemy I ever have seen in Egypt against Islam, and alhamdulillah now he is a Muslim and preaching Islam. His name is Ibrahim Khalil, and he is still carrying the name. I'm not going to tell you what happened in my village. The priest, when he embraced Islam, it is true that nobody preached Islam to him, but he embraced Islam and sent to my uncle to give witness that he became a Muslim, and he asked him, would you please, I will die in such and such a date, and I will die in such and such a moment, would you please come to take me to bury me with my Muslim people? And he said to him, look, if there is any conflict, because we have a good number in our village, I'm very sorry for that, we have a good number, and we didn't work within them, as he says, we have a good number of Christians. And he said to him, if you find that the Muslims and the Christians will have the conflict and they will start fighting, leave me for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and he will relieve me from any problem and leave me to Allah. So my uncle went there, and it started fighting. The police came, the Attorney General came, and there was a big fight. So at last he went to the body of that priest and said to him, so and so, I did all what I can do, and I carried out your will. Now I am helpless. I can't do anything. As you told me, I will leave you for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And asked the Muslims to scatter.